Ladies and gentlemen, hello everyone, welcome to another video from my channel. Tati Forex in the house, and the show is about to get started. Get ready. Hello everyone, another week is starting. Basically, as you know, last week I didn't take any trade. My hair is awesome, right? This is like 6 a.m, so please bear with me. I'm really waiting for that short setup once we are such in a premium zone that actually will help me pass my challenge without much struggle. So that's it. Hello everyone. For everyone that's new here, first of all, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate, and I'm feeling blessed for all of you, for all the support. Once again, thank you for everything. My name is Tatiana. I built this channel, Tati Forex, to bring you all the transparency this industry needs. We need people that really show the ups and downs and the real truth about this journey, because Forex is not as you may think about all that luxury cars, luxury houses and all that. Is it possible? Yes, it is. I'm not in that state yet, but I know people that are, and that are very profitable, but it takes a long path to achieve it. So that's why I built this channel, to show you the real truth and how we really struggle with this journey. It's nothing easy, but the truth is nothing in life that really worth it's easy, right? That's basically it, because this industry is full of scammers, full of people that only show the goods, and no one is really showing you all the path that it takes to achieve that state. Is it possible to become a millionaire with Forex? I have absolutely no doubt it is, because I've seen the potential this market has, but it takes a lot of work, a lot of hours studying, a lot of hours working on your psychology, controlling your emotions, trading like you were a machine. So this channel is for that, to give you tools that I think are valuable to achieve those goals, and also to share with you what I am doing in my experience to achieve that also, because I have that goals also. Talking about goals, if you didn't watch my first video, here it is. Please click it and watch it. I'll be here waiting. Well, yeah, I'm just going to wait. Oh, did you watch it already? In that case, let's continue. Sorry. By the way, also very important, I am not a financial advisor. Everything I do is just sharing with you my experience. So if you're about, or if you're thinking about investing your money, I have nothing to do with it, okay? That's your responsibility. That's your decision. The only thing I do is share with you what I do to achieve my goals, how they end up working or not, and all that. So today I'm going to show you all the videos that I've been recording during the challenge. For those of you that follow my Instagram, you already know how did it end, because I shared a story with you. Special followers, if you don't follow me, then just click here and follow me on Instagram, because there I share a lot of different things, and so I shared my result with my followers before everyone else. So yeah, for those of you that already know how it goes, today I'm going to show you why. Yes, so stay tuned. Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are amazing. So today is the 8th of February. You can see here, right? And I actually took a nice short, but it was on my PA. But again, it was not an A setup, so I'm still waiting. Okay, let's do a quick pause here. This is one mistake I did on this challenge. That was trying to wait for that high probability setup with all the satellites aligned, where all the planets were in line, where everything was in line, instead of just treating the FTMO exactly like I was trading my personal account. And this was something I was trying to do, different from the previous challenge and the previous FTMOs I did. And actually, and you will see if it worked or if it didn't work. But in my opinion, this was a mistake I did. If I know my edge works, I don't need to try to do something different. I just need to play my edge, just like Mark Douglas says, like, right? So an edge is having a high probability of something happened comparing to another thing on a series of trades. So it's a higher probability of a trade winning instead of losing over a series of trades. If I don't trade, I don't let my edge play out. So yeah, just a quick update. Okay, so guys, I'm possibly going to open my first trade. So price reached this zone here, which is a 15-minute supply. It's important to know that this supply was not able to cause the failure of this demand, but it's following the expectation order flow, which is bearish at the moment, although my current expectation for 15 minutes is still bullish because my swing low is quite low. You can see here, so my swing low of the 15 minutes is here, but we're on the premium zone. We are following the supply chain, and we broke this range with this supply that created. So at the moment, I'm just waiting for lower time frame confirmations. Okay guys, so this is the first trade I took on my FTMO challenge. Daily was like this, right? Let me just bring out my EpiPen. So yeah, basically we were in a very high premium zone, right? We swept liquidity here above. So we were expecting shorts. We go to the 4 hour, we see that we're tapping a supply, right? So the trades that are high probability now at the moment are shorts, right? So in that case, I was looking for a sell here. And then if we revisit the 15-minute link, it's this one. And yeah, so we basically tapped 15-minute supply, right? It's important to know that this supply was not able to cause the failure of this demand, but we're revisiting this zone again. We broke the range of the 15-minute, but we were still bullish, okay? So in that case, we were counter trend. So basically what happened was, once I didn't wait for a 15-minute chalk, right? Well, I basically got ran. Price came all the way up and tagged me out of my trade. -1, -1%, and this was it for the first day, for the first trade. Okay guys, so basically this was the result of my first day of trading. We were at a very significant 15-minute POI following the supply chain, so I was trying to short. Yeah, I could have just waited for price delivery, and I could have waited for this demand to show if it was going to hold or not, because it was holding, and I didn't wait for its failure and tried to short instead of waiting for the demand failure first. And yeah, this is what happened, -3R, and basically the result was this, as you can see. This is the 9th of February, tomorrow is a new day. Let's see how it goes. Guys, full take profit on my, well, this was the 4th trade on my FTMO, full take profit, which means now I'm up about, it's almost 2%, but not yet 2% positive. So I recovered from the loss yesterday, and I managed to finish it and take profit, and it's good. It's good to have that little buffer to breathe, because when you're in a drawdown, it's messing always with your psychology. Of course that we should be able to deal with the losses, but you know, every time we are in a drawdown, we have that constant pressure to recover from that, because we only have 30 days, and not all the days are tradable, because I'll trade EU, so EU closes for Saturday and Sunday. So from those, it's like 22 days that I have available for trade. So yeah, I'm happy to have that little buffer to breathe and now keep with the high probability trades. Yesterday, I entered, in my opinion, on a high probability trade, but price wanted to reach the extreme. And today I waited for the extreme instead of entering on the setup below. And I'm glad I did it. So basically, if I had risked 1% in this account, in this trade, and this was my first trade, because as you know, I risked 1% on my first trade just because it would give me a nice buffer to if the trade was going to hit the take profit, and it's only like 2 losses, so I was okay with that. So basically what I did, yeah, if today it was the first trade I took, I would pass the challenge on a single trade. But yet again, it would be good for me because, okay, now I have another 80K account. But on the other hand, it wouldn't be like the same experience to share with all of you. So I think this is actually destiny. So I'll keep you updated. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Take care. Hi there. So basically price was reaching this 15-minute supply. Here you see why I get into this loss, because price just completely broke the 15-minute supply that I entered on. Here you see on the 1 minute why I entered on it. So basically what happened was that price tapped into that, swept liquidity, demand failed, chalk happened. So everything I was waiting for happened. I didn't even select the decisional to take my trade. And yeah, look, basically price came all the way up. It gave a reaction, but just the man took over control and melted. So -1 for today. Okay, so basically on this day I was trying to long because we were in the discounted zone. We were tapping an important and significant demand. We had a 15-minute chalk and the man was holding, so I was trying to long to the 15-minute supply, entering on these trades. I tried to enter on 3 longs, trying to follow the demand chain and the supply failure, but none of them worked. Ended up in -1.22%. Hello everyone, so today is the 15th of Feb. Basically, I tried to enter on a short following the 15-minute expectation or order flow. I entered on 3 shorts. 1 of them was a loss and 2 of them was break even. And the reason why possibly that didn't work is because price tapped a refined wick on the 4-hour demand. So the man held for a bit longer and price wanted to melt, sweep some liquidity above and reach an extreme level before keep with the bearish expectational. It is what it is. At the moment, I'm plus 0.1% on my account, so almost in drawdown, but it's okay. I still have plenty of time. My challenge ends on the 10th of March, so still plenty of time. Let's see how it goes. So despite yesterday's trades didn't work out, the shorts, the expectations remain the same. Once price just wanted to mitigate supply above, which made sense, especially because the supply below didn't cause the break of the demand. So the significant was lower compared to this one that caused an internal break. And when we revisit the 15-minute bit, so here we see that price is tapping 15-minute demand. So what I was expecting was price tap that 15-minute demand, and we still had room to take some longs until the 15-minute supply. I didn't take the long on FTMO, so I only took the 2 shorts. One was a loss and the other was winning. So this is how I ended up my day. Okay, so guys, one thing that's very important is knowing how to do a detailed report on MetaTrader. So from now on, what I'll do is just show you exactly what were the trades I took on the FTMO, on the MetaTrader metrics. Also because some of the days I'm missing the print screen. So I'll take this opportunity not only to teach you how to do it, but also show you how we can save the reports from MetaTrader and use those data. So basically what we can do is choose a custom period and we want to know the trades we took until the 17th, so we have to choose the 18th, okay, because this the 18th will take in consideration all the trades taken before the 18th. And then we have the day 1, we select the data, then here we say save as detailed report, we choose the day, we say yes, and then here's what we have, okay? Here's the detailed statement that we have at the moment. So remember, I was up, so I was up about 2% up, as you can see on this image, right, the previous. And what I did today was, if you take a look here, basically what I did was I had one loss here and another loss here, both of them trying to short. And so I ended up on this day with, if you see it here, minus 1043, which is basically, if we take always in consideration the initial balance, it's minus 1.3% on this day. Ladies and gents, this was the 21st of February, and now let's revisit what price was doing in order to understand why I took this trade. So basically price tapped the demand, it's exactly like it was happening, and it tapped the whole buy to sell here, reacted to it and continued to drop, right? So basically this is daily. We are still in the premium zone, and now when we take a look at the 4-hour, so price was building all this sell side liquidity, right? But it was tapping 4-hour supply that caused another internal break, right? So I was expecting a short at least until this demand. Obviously, this demand was not able to break the demand chain, the supply chain causing over here. But I was expecting a short here at least until here. That would give me a nice RR. So when I went into the 15-minute, this is basically what I see. I see a sweep. I see price reacting to supply. And so therefore, I was waiting for shorts. It's important to understand that all this liquidity was here above, so it's actually understandable that price wanted to go higher, sweeping this and then going all the way down, right? So this is mainly the factor that led loss that I took here. And yeah, this was the -1 I took this day. Then I tried to long here after the demand failure, and this was, yeah, my first trade that I'm not really proud of because it was super counter trend. I was trying to take advantage of the break, and once price was building bullish expectation order flow, I tried to take advantage of that to try to take a quick long until the 15-minute supply, but didn't make sense at all because we didn't even have a chalk. So yeah, not very proud of this, but we need to understand what was wrong and move on and not letting it break us. So yeah, as you see, price went all the way down, eventually tapping the demand below. That's why it then reacted and then came up. So today we ended up with minus 714 euros, which is basically minus 0.9%. Hello everyone. So here's my metrics. Today is the 23rd of February. I still have counting with today, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I still have 12 trading days to pass the challenge. At the moment, it is important for me to tell you what I'm going to do in terms of management. So once I'm in profit, and I still have 12 days, which is almost half the time to pass the challenge, but once I'm not going to risk losing the money that I invested in this trade, in this challenge, what I'll do is, if for instance I enter in a period of drawdown like I did here and like I did here, I will not let the challenge be in negative. So I will make sure the challenge will end in positive, so I can have another chance of trying again. Obviously, I'm not expecting to lose this because I'm up 2.6%, right? And in order to have higher possibility to continuing plus 14 days this challenge, I only have to be up 5%. So as long as I hit another winning trade, I will be eligible to a new thing that FTMO has right now, which is asking for more 14 days of trading to get the other 5%. Okay, and yeah, this is my win ratio at the moment is not very good at all. My average win rate is around, well, 30 to 50%, and now I'm quite below. But once this amazing strategy is what it is, I'm able to be in profit even with such a small win rate. I think that's very important also is please notice that this has 50 trades, but it is not 50 trades, okay? Because I use position size calculator, always open to do trades, right? So it's basically half of it. So I took 25 trades because one of the trade is to be risk-free and the other trade is to hit normally full take profit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. This means like 2.5 trades each day, which is my risk management. Talking about risk management, I'm really proud of myself because I'm able to keep the risk management that I'm committed to myself, because the previous challenge when I went into a minus 7% drawdown, I wasn't able of getting that. I'm currently entering on a trade. Let's see how this goes, because what is it? We mitigated a 15-minute supply. We tapped it once and then we kept struggling liquidity. Then we may still react off from here. It is still possible because this actually swept liquidity here. So we may want to enter here. We may want to enter here. Yeah, so this is it, right? I actually took a loss here and it was the first mitigation of the supply. For me, it built the criteria I wanted to see. The only factor against it, it was the first mitigation of the supply, and price was heavily bullish looking at this PA. But for me, it met the criteria, so I'm happy with it. And yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm currently on this one, that the entry is not as I want it to be, but yeah, so basically the entry is here and the stop loss is there. So it's still a 3 pip stop loss, so no problem at all. Yeah, 3.2 pip stop loss. So I will only be break even around here. Oh, yesterday I just took a trade here. Yeah, so if you see, I took this short here and today it hit my take profit right here. Yesterday I partialed here at the top of this demand because I didn't want to leave the trade running through the night and then just not having a very good news when I wake up. I could have ended here and I would probably get like around 4%, but yeah, I didn't want the night spread and all that to mess with me. So what I did was like partial here at the top of the 15-minute demand and then close the full volume here, which gave me a buffer for today's loss on this one. Yeah, so that's why when I open my FTMO, you still see that I'm in profit because it has the profit of today, right? So if you see today, this one closed the rest of it with 547 euros. So when I had this loss, I actually managed to end up in a positive yet. Obviously, if this trade, which is not going to happen, if this trade hits my stop loss, this is going to be, so it may be a negative day and I'm probably not going to trade anymore today. The higher time frame narrative, okay? So what we do is like, we hit the supply, boom, we come to a demand, then we hit the supply again, and then we come to a demand. Was this supply able of breaking below this demand? Well, it wasn't, but following the expectation of order flow, what we have here is we have price coming low, right? Then we have a pullback, price hits the supply, right? Then what happens is price delivers here, hits the demand, then mitigates the supply again, and so likely going to come lower. It may still react from here, that's true, but this low is likely to get ren. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Hey there everyone, so today I want to show you the trades I took 25th of February, okay? So basically what happened was price was tapping this demand over here. I went into the lower time frame, and the lower time frame gave me confluence to enter here on the long to this supply at least. But yeah, unfortunately price wanted to mitigate deeper the demand and was still respecting this demand, which is a reaction here. And this trade over here, if you see, both trades open at the same time, so this was an error from the position size calculator. This doesn't happen at all, so I'm currently happy with position size calculator, but yeah, here this happened, and I'm not happy with this short because yeah, it was a bit of FOMO attacking me because basically what I saw this demand failing, right? And then problem is I thought, okay, price is going to actually react to the zone that caused the failure and continue dropping at least until this zone. But yeah, I was at the right side of the market in the first trade. I was in the right side of the market, but I was unlucky and I entered too early, okay? If I waited for a 15-minute clear chalk here, I would probably get tagged here and went into a nice long. But I entered too early, got unlucky, and yeah, this day ended up with 3 losses. After all this, what can we say? As I said at the beginning, like when I say pause, wait a second. Why am I looking for all the satellites and planets to align in order to have a high probability trade? It doesn't make sense. So I should have just traded my FTMO account, just like my personal. My personal went very, very well, by the way, I can show you here. But my FTMO, well, it went about break even, right? So I ended up and down, up and down. I wasn't able to get out of break even. But now looking back, do I see this as a lost battle or do I see this as a victory? Well, I can't say none of both, right? Because I didn't win the challenge, but I also didn't lose the challenge and I got the possibility to have a retrial. For those of you that have been trying FTMO, you know how hard this is, how hard this can mess with our emotions, how hard we tend not to follow strictly our trading plan. So this is for a victory after all. I had the opportunity to make a retrial, to refine what I think was not deal the best way and apply for a new one. So basically this is going only to end on 10th of March, so I'll have to wait. And yeah, I'm going to apply for a new challenge. And what are the changes that I'm going to do? I'm only going to trade following the 15-minute expectation order flow. So I'm not going to trade counter trend to the 15-minute. I may trade counter trend to the 4-hour if the 4-hour is not in line with the 15-minute, but I'm not going to place trades counter trend to the 15-minute. And meanwhile, I'm not going to trade my personal at all. I will fully focus on FTMO because then I don't have a term of comparison between my personal and my FTMO. Now I'm going to fully focus on my FTMO and I'm not going to trade my personal apart. So I'll use social traders to copy my trades from FTMO to my personal, but I will not trade more in my personal just because I tend to have a higher risk on my personal than I have on my FTMO. But this time I will fully focus on FTMO. Regarding what I could have done better, many people ask me, why did you risk 1% on your first trade? Well, my average risk always is 0.5%, right? So 1% is just 2 losses in a row.
That's completely recoverable, no problem at all. As you see, I recovered from that, and it's just to kick in the challenge. I don't feel that like that was a mistake, because if that trade tended to work out, I would pass the challenge with a single trade without much struggle. And if it didn't turn to work out like it did on my challenge, so the first trade was a loss, it's just like starting the challenge with 2 losses. That didn't affect my emotions. And talking about my emotions, as you know, this is my 3rd challenge on FTMO ever in my whole life. Long time ago, I applied for the Fivers challenge, but it was awful because of spread. And there's another company also that approached me to trade with them, but the spreads are also awful. So yeah, those 2 may be considered, but that challenge from the Fivers, I didn't even finish. Not in profit, not in negative. So I didn't finish the challenge. I just said, no, I'm not going to continue. And the other prop firm that also approached me, I also told them, I'm not going to finish this. The spreads are awful, so it doesn't compensate me trading with you. So I just finished. I only trade EU, as you know. So I'm not going to trade with a company that has spreads of 0.7. Having a 2 pips 0.7 is like decreasing my RR. So that's very bad. I didn't even finish the challenge. So this is my 3rd challenge ever. If you talk with very successful traders that traded with prop firms, they will tell you that like 3 challenges is like, most of them failed the first 4 to 5 challenges. So I actually feel proud of myself, and I don't want this to bribe or whatever, just saying this, that it's completely normal if I struggle a bit on my prop firms, and it's okay. Does that makes me a bad trader? No, it doesn't. My results on my personal account are the reflection of my skills, not my prop firm. But if I want to take this step to bring me a quality of life that I want to achieve, and this is a giant tool that I can use, well, in that case, I'm going to reshape or resharpen in order to fit the criteria and keep working on them, because I've seen that it's a legit company, it pays, so I want to trade with them, I want to work with them, and I want to increase the potential that I have per month in a large scale. So that's why I'm applying for FTMO again and again. And huge notice, huge news. I want to tell you this. Where is my funded account? Well, let me tell you. It's blown, okay? I blown that account due to emotions. Yes, how did that happen? And now you say, oh, no way. Well, you can think whatever you want to think, but I want to be transparent, full transparent, and really, I love this. I love when I tell you the truth. I love when I show you my lost battles, because this is a long war. I'm not worried about the lost battles I'm going to have in between, because those are going to make me grow as a person, as a trader, as a human being, right? So I blew the account, but it's important to say that I didn't blew money. Look, I ended my first month in profit, recovering not only the money that I had invested in the challenge, but also the money I had invested on my first challenge. So no problem at all. So I was about risk-free. Did I let go with emotions? Well, yeah, I did. And then I went into a drawdown. I couldn't recover from that drawdown, and boom, the account is lost. But it was an experience. It was very good. I have some advices, and I'm going to make a video telling you what I wish I knew before being funded. And those tips, I wish they can help you also. And now, when I get my next challenge certificate and my next verification certificate, I will treat this account completely different than I treated the first time. And I know that now I'm more ready to be a funded trader than I was before. And yeah, I really wanted to tell you this, because now I feel much relieved, and I'm not feeling bad at all to show you the downs, because this channel is about this, to show you the truth. Did I make this challenge just because I blew my other account? No, I had this in my goals for 2022 in the YouTube channel, and I wanted to do this regardless if I was funded or not, because as you know, I want to compound, I want to have my max allocations, just as I said on my first video. I want to achieve the max allocation in order to start trading, increase my monthly profits, right? Talking about emotions, it was so good. Like, this was my third challenge, right? The first challenge, emotions were at the top. The second challenge, emotions was at the top at the beginning. That's why I went into a 7% drawdown and then managed to recover. And then on this one, I was quite in a flow state, really relaxed, chilled. That's why I went up and down, and it was okay, up and down, and it was okay. And then when I finished, well, I was like, okay, I'm going just to trade a little bit to see if I can increase the buffer I have positive to start risking the 0.5% again. I didn't, so I ended up with 4 losses in the end, and it was okay. It's like, okay, no worries. My challenge ended on the 10th. It's not worth just risking a trade and then being in a drawdown and then can't recovering, and then the emotions start to pressure. The more strategies we can use to decrease the pressure we have when trading, the more flawless we can be, and we need to execute perfectly in line with our plan. I traded perfectly in line with my plan. I'm feeling very proud of my behavior, especially psychologically speaking, during this challenge. I feel I'm even more ready for the next challenge that's coming, feeling more prepared, relaxed, chilled, and yeah, so basically this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video and this brought some value to all of you. By the way, I want to do something different on this next challenge, so I wanted to give you like a surprise at the end of everything. Oh, I passed, or I didn't pass, or I had a retrial. Those are the only 3 options that could happen, right? Either I pass the challenge, either I fail the challenge, or either I get a retrial. So I get a retrial, so I'm going to apply for my 4th challenge, right? And now I'm going to do something different. I'm going to show you some Instagram stories talking about how has been my day and about the trades and all that. Regarding the trades, I don't spend much time talking about exactly why I entered here and there. I give you some niggly bits, but if you want to learn everything that I know, you just need to go to the website from phantomtradingfx.com. It's the best community in the world. It will change completely the way you look at the markets. There's a link down in the bottom where you can click and it will drive you to the website. It's up to you, the decision, and this is just my experience with this community is completely amazing for everything. It's not just the content, but the support you have from everyone. Of course, I'm a coach. I wouldn't say that you don't have a support, but like, you know, I want to keep things honest and transparent, and the support you have from everyone, it's amazing. Just ask yourself from people that you're there. Go to Trustpilot, see the reviews that are there. The community is completely amazing, and it's because of them that I am where I am today. We didn't have a pause for tea today.
Oh, you know what? I need to tell you something.
Last time, my cup was empty, but not this time. Yeah, not this time. This time I have tea. Do you love tea or do you love coffee? I prefer tea all the time. Ask me anytime. Once we did this pause for tea, one question. Have you liked this channel? So please do. Just clicking a button, it's nothing to you, and it will help me a lot with YouTube algorithm so I can reach the max people possible, and it would help me grow, yeah? I'm not going to lie, I really want to achieve a nice amount of subscribers here on YouTube and make this another source of income. Why would I be saying, no, I don't want YouTube to pay me, I just want to do this for free? Well, I'm not a millionaire. When I'm a millionaire, I'm probably going to do videos just because I really love doing videos and don't care about the income. But at the moment, I'm not a millionaire. So if YouTube pays me for doing some videos, awesome, perfect. So the only thing you need to do to help me achieve that is just clicking the like button, subscribing to this channel, please, and activate the notification. So every time I send you some sauce, you will be notified. But yeah, I really do videos because I love doing videos. I love doing this, and I think you can notice that the way I speak to the camera and all that. I think you can notice my passion. At least I wish you notice it, because I wish I can send you my good energy, my good vibrations. Come on, I still have my bad day. I also have my bad days. I also have those days that are like, don't talk to me, world, just shut down. And today I'm going to just watch Netflix for the whole day. But what we tend to do is like meditation. Talking about meditation, did you check my video about gratitude meditation? What do you think about it? Yeah, so meditation helps us a lot controlling our emotions and trying to bring us to that state where we're calm, chilled, where we focus only on what we can control, because the majority of the things we get upset about are things that we are not in our control, right? In our hands. Because if they were, we would do something to change it. So if there's something that's not in your control, then don't worry about it. It's just like the outcome of this challenge. It was not in my control, the results, right? I could trade my trading plan, but markets could be just like going up and down and hitting my stop loss 1 after 2 after 3. So it is what it is. Looking at my data and my statistics, what I achieved is not the usual, because like my losing streak, it's max normally 4 losses. Here I had 6 in a row. My win rate is about 30 to 50%. Here it was 19. So yeah, it was quite low compared to my usual results. But we can't compare prop firm as our personal. Well, I wish I can achieve a day that I say my results on my FTMO are exactly the same as my personal. Well, awesome. That would be perfect. But everyone that I know, they say you can't treat your personal like you treat your funded. So this is a process of learning and improving. I'm going to keep you updated on my Instagram with the stories. So yeah, keep following me. Guys, I am going to pass this challenge. Visualize and manifest. And I am going to pass this challenge. Oh, by the way, the first video I shared that I had comments like, really, Tatiana? You shared a video saying that you didn't take a single trade. Like, it was like a trailer to this video. I already finished my challenge when I threw that video out. I already decided that I was going to apply for a retrial. So I thought about this. Well, let me just throw this. And they were like, what? Really? Some of you took value from it, which is very important, because we need to be patient in this market. Like, the problem of the majority of the traders is thinking that they need to trade every day. We don't need to trade every day. If you are from Phantom, and for instance, you checked my week recap from the last week, where there were only on London session, more than 100 are available in a single week. If you just take 10% of this, imagine if you just take 10% of this. So 10 are, like, imagine you only trade 10 months per year and you achieve consistently 10 hours per week. That's 40 hours per month, more or less. That's 400 hours per year. If you risk 0.5%, that's 200% on a single year. 200%. Like, tell me, who doesn't want to invest and turn their investment into 100% on a year? Everyone. Tati Forex in the house, signing out. And I hope this video was good. I hope you learned something on it. I'm going to keep things just like they are. By the way, if you have any suggestion at all of the videos that you want me to bring, just keep posting them. Comment down below. Comment down below. I'll bring them. I want to bring the source that you need, and I want to keep these things real. So yeah, and remember, positive energy, positive vibrations all the time. Be good to each other, be good to yourself. Sometimes we forget to be good to ourselves. If you want to be good to others, we need to be good to ourselves first, right? We need to treat us good. We need to understand when our body needs to rest. We need to understand when our body needs another kind of thing, like healthy food, like workout, everything. If we keep everything in line, we are in a state that we are attracting to us everything we want and everything we need. And when we attract to ourselves everything we want and everything we need, we attract to everyone around us everything that we need and everything that we want. So the better we are with ourselves, the better we can be with others also. And keep in mind always that gratitude, it's the shortest shortcut to happiness. I need to create a dance for the end of each video. Like, hey, 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 hey. You may think I'm crazy, and you're absolutely right. Yeah. So why should I say no? This is just me trying to bring out the energy I have inside. I'm hyperactive. Yeah, I had to start karate because of that, because I was super active all the time, and my parents were like, Tatiana, give me a break, please. And yeah, so they put me on karate, and that didn't work out. But at least I entered a sport that I really loved and that helped me a lot to be the person I am today. So that's good, isn't it? Remember, guys, the sentence we always say at the end of the video: gratitude is the fastest way to raise your vibration so you can attract to yourself the life of your dreams. What you think, you become. And may Bob Proctor rest in peace. He said also a sentence that I love: if you can hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Peace out, ladies and gents. Take care. See you next video. Bye.